What kind of mom was she?
Do you have a great mom that you love?
Yes.
She was kind of like that because she didn't have her awards around. We were always singing it in the house.
Donna Summer, the queen of disco, left behind a legacy of not only electrifying anthems, but also haunting secrets. She reigned supreme, igniting the disco inferno of urban nightlife, but behind the glitz and glamour, a dark cloud loomed over her final years. Before her untimely demise, she harbored a chilling suspicion. Her illness was connected to the 9/11 attacks. Recently, her children revealed startling secrets that shocked the world. Join us as we explore the enigmatic life of Donna Summer and uncover the revelations her children brought to light. The making of a disco diva. LaDonna Adrienne Gaines, who would later become the iconic Donna Summer, began her musical journey in the heart of Boston, Massachusetts. Born on December 31st, 1948, she was the third of 7 children raised by Andrew and Mary Gaines in the vibrant Mission Hill neighborhood, a close-knit community spanning just 3/4 of a square mile. Her father worked as a butcher, while her mother dedicated herself to teaching in the local schools. Donna's childhood was deeply rooted in the church, which would later serve as the foundation for her musical development. The Gaines household was devout, with the church playing a central role in their lives. However, this religious upbringing was not without its challenges. Tragically, Donna suffered regular abuse at the hands of one of the pastors, a traumatic experience that would leave a lasting impact on her life. Despite the darkness that clouded her early years, Donna found solace and purpose in music. At the tender age of 10, she stepped in to replace a vocalist who had failed to appear at her church, marking her debut performance. This moment ignited a passion within her, and she began to hone her craft through regular performances in the church choir. As Donna navigated her teenage years, she encountered the harsh realities of racism. Growing up in a predominantly white neighborhood, she endured brutal physical attacks from white gangs, leaving her with both physical and emotional scars. Donna's resilience and determination shone through as she pursued her education at Jeremiah E. Burke High School in Boston. She quickly became a popular student, renowned for her exceptional performances in school musicals. However, just weeks before her graduation in 1967, Donna made the bold decision to leave school and follow her dreams to New York City. In New York, Donna joined the psychedelic rock band Crow, showcasing her versatility as a musician. Although the band itself did not achieve the success they had hoped for, Donna's talent did not go unnoticed. Even as the band dissolved, with a record label choosing to sign only the lead singer, Donna's resolve remained unshakable. Seeking new opportunities, Donna auditioned for a role in the groundbreaking counterculture musical Hair. Her audition was a resounding success, and she was offered the role of Sheila in the production's German run. With a mix of excitement and nervousness, Donna approached her parents for their approval. Although initially hesitant, they eventually gave her their blessing, and in August 1968, Donna embarked on a transformative journey to Munich, Germany. Immersing herself in the vibrant world of theater and music in Munich, Donna's talents flourished. She quickly adapted to her new surroundings, learning German and becoming an integral part of the city's artistic community. Her performances in Hair and other local productions showcased her incredible vocal range and captivating stage presence. Rise to fame with Love to Love You Baby. In the early 1970s, Donna Summer's path took a serendipitous turn when she crossed paths with Giorgio Moroder and Pete Bellotti, 2 visionary producers who would play an instrumental role in shaping her signature sound. Their fateful meeting at Munich's Musicland Studios during a recording session for Three Dog Night sparked a creative partnership that would redefine the disco era. Recognizing Donna's extraordinary talent, Moroder and Bellotti signed her to their label, Oasis Records, in 1974. This collaboration marked the beginning of a musical journey that would push boundaries and challenge conventions. Donna's debut album, Lady of the Night, released under the moniker Donna Summer, showcased her versatility as an artist and garnered significant attention across Europe, particularly in the Netherlands, Belgium, France, and Germany. However, it was the creation of Love to Love You Baby in 1975 that truly catapulted Donna Summer to international stardom. The song, initially conceived by Donna herself, was a provocative and sensual exploration of female desire. Moroder and Belot, intrigued by the concept, worked tirelessly with her to bring the track to life in the studio. As they fine-tuned the arrangement, Donna's mesmerizing vocals took center stage, her breathy and seductive delivery pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable in popular music at the time. The extended 16-minute version of the song, filled with Donna's sensual moans and groans, became an instant sensation in discotheques and dance clubs around the world. The release of Love to Love You Baby in November 1975 marked a turning point in Donna's career. The song's explicit nature and Donna's sultry performance garnered both praise and controversy, with some radio stations deeming it too risque for airplay. However, the public's response was overwhelming, and the song quickly climbed the charts, reaching number 2 in the United States and earning a gold certification. Donna's meteoric rise to fame was not without its challenges. The success of Love to Love You Baby thrust her into the spotlight, and she found herself grappling with the pressures and expectations that came with her newfound celebrity status. The media's focus on her sex symbol image, fueled by the provocative nature of the song, often overshadowed her immense talent and musical abilities. She remained focused on her craft, continually pushing herself to explore new musical territories. Her collaboration with Moroder and Belot continued to yield groundbreaking hits, such as I Feel Love and Last Dance, cementing her status as the undisputed Queen of Disco. However, even as Donna reveled in the success and adoration that came with her newfound fame, she grappled with a growing sense of unease. The intense scrutiny and objectification that accompanied her sex symbol status weighed heavily on her, and she longed to be recognized for the depth and breadth of her artistic abilities. In a 1976 interview with Rolling Stone, Donna candidly expressed her desire to break free from the constraints of her highly sexualized image, stating, "I have so much more to offer." This sentiment would become a recurring theme throughout her career, as she continuously sought to redefine herself and showcase the full spectrum of her musical talents. Personal struggles and inner turmoil. Beneath the glittering surface of Donna Summer's meteoric rise to fame, a tumultuous undercurrent of personal struggles and inner turmoil threatened to engulf her. As she navigated the pressures and expectations of her newfound celebrity status, Donna found herself grappling with a profound sense of isolation and despair. The years following the release of Love to Love You Baby were marked by a rapid descent into darkness for Donna. Despite the accolades and adoration that poured in from fans and critics alike, she found herself increasingly disconnected from her own sense of self. The constant scrutiny and objectification that accompanied her sex symbol status took a heavy toll on her mental well-being, leading her to question her own worth and purpose. In a harrowing revelation, Donna later confessed that the most dismal days of her life unfolded at the very pinnacle of her career. Behind closed doors, she battled an all-consuming depression that threatened to overwhelm her. The pressure to maintain the facade of the glamorous disco queen while simultaneously grappling with her own inner demons became an unbearable weight upon her shoulders. Donna's personal life was further complicated by a string of tumultuous relationships that only served to compound her emotional turmoil. After her divorce from Helmut Sommer, she found herself entangled in an abusive relationship with artist Peter Mühldorfer. The physical and psychological trauma inflicted upon her during this time left an indelible mark on her psyche, eroding her self-esteem and fueling her descent into self-loathing. The breaking point came on a fateful night in 1976, in a New York hotel room. Overwhelmed by the crushing weight of her inner pain and the suffocating demands of her public persona, Donna found herself standing on the precipice of despair. In a moment of sheer desperation, she contemplated ending her own life, convinced that the world would be better off without her. Recalling that harrowing night, Donna revealed that she was a mere 10 seconds away from plummeting to her death. However, in a twist of fate that can only be described as divine intervention, her foot became entangled in the curtains, preventing her from taking that final, irreversible step. As if on cue, a maid entered the room at that precise moment, inadvertently interrupting Donna's suicide attempt and ultimately saving her life. Family life and personal relationships. In the early 1970s, while immersed in the vibrant theater scene in Munich, Germany, Donna met Austrian actor Donna Summer. Their creative collaboration on stage soon blossomed into a romantic partnership, and in 1973, they exchanged vows in an intimate ceremony. That same year, Donna gave birth to their daughter, Natalia Pia Melanie Mimi Summer, marking the beginning of her journey as a mother. However, the demands of Donna's burgeoning music career and the strains of a long-distance relationship took their toll on the marriage. In 1976, Donna and Helmuth divorced, leaving Donna to navigate the challenges of single motherhood while pursuing her dreams in the music industry. In 1980, Donna's path crossed with Bruce Sudano, a talented singer-songwriter who would become her second husband and lifelong partner. Their connection was immediate and profound, a meeting of kindred spirits both personally and professionally. Together they embarked on a journey of love, creativity, and family. Donna and Bruce's union was blessed with the arrival of two daughters, Brooklyn, born in 1981, and Amanda, born in 1982. The couple's dedication to building a strong and nurturing family became the bedrock of Donna's personal life, providing her with the stability and support she needed to thrive both on and off the stage. As Donna's music career continued to soar, with chart-topping hits and sold-out tours, she found herself constantly juggling the demands of her professional life with her responsibilities as a mother and wife. The pressure to maintain her public persona while also being present for her family was immense, and Donna often struggled to find a balance between the two. Despite the challenges, Donna remained fiercely committed to her family, making every effort to create a stable and loving home environment for her children. She was known for her hands-on approach to parenting, often bringing her kids on tour with her and making sure they had a strong sense of family and community no matter where they were in the world. However, the constant travel and long hours in the studio inevitably took their toll on Donna's personal life. She often spoke candidly about the guilt she felt over missed milestones and the strain her career placed on her relationships with her children and husband. In a 2003 interview with ABC News, Donna reflected on the sacrifices she made as a working mother, saying, "I think that's the hardest part about being a woman in this business. You have to make a choice. You're either going to be a wife and a mother, or you're going to be an artist." Despite the challenges, Donna's love for her family never wavered. She credited Bruce with being her rock and her anchor, a constant source of support and understanding throughout the ups and downs of her career. Together, they weathered the storms of fame and fortune, always prioritizing their family and their love for one another. In the later years of her life, Donna spoke openly about the importance of family and the legacy she hoped to leave behind. She often reflected on the lessons she had learned as a mother and a wife, and the wisdom she hoped to impart to her children and grandchildren. Controversies and challenges. Donna Summer's meteoric rise to fame and her status as a cultural icon were not without their share of controversies and challenges. Throughout her career, she navigated a complex landscape of public scrutiny, societal expectations, and personal beliefs, often finding herself at the center of heated debates and backlash. One of the most significant controversies of Donna's career stemmed from comments she allegedly made about the LGBTQ community in the early 1980s. In 1983, during a performance at the Pacific Amphitheater in Costa Mesa, California, Donna was accused of making homophobic remarks, including the statement, "It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve." The backlash was swift and severe, with many members of the LGBTQ community feeling betrayed by an artist who had long been celebrated as a gay icon. Donna's music had been a staple of gay discos and pride events for years, and her apparent rejection of her LGBTQ fan base was seen as a deep and painful wound. In the aftermath of the incident, Donna attempted to clarify her stance and make amends with the LGBTQ community. She issued a statement denying the allegations and reaffirming her support for gay rights. The controversy surrounding Donna's alleged comments about the LGBTQ community was further exacerbated by rumors and speculation about her own sexual identity. Throughout her career, there were whispers and innuendos about Donna's sexuality, with some suggesting that she herself might be a member of the LGBTQ community. Donna, however, consistently denied these rumors, asserting her heterosexuality and her commitment to her marriage and family. In a 1989 interview with The Advocate, she addressed the speculation head-on, stating, "I was never gay. I never had a gay affair. I never had a woman come on to me. I never had anything like that happen to me." Despite her denials, the rumors persisted, fueled in part by the ambiguity of some of her song lyrics and her close relationship with the LGBTQ community. Donna also faced challenges related to her faith and her evolving spiritual journey. In the late 1970s, Donna became a born-again Christian, a decision that would have a profound impact on both her personal and professional life. While her faith brought her a sense of peace and purpose, it also created tensions with some of her fans and colleagues who viewed her religious beliefs as a betrayal of the hedonistic ethos of the disco era. Donna, however, remained steadfast in her convictions, often speaking openly about the role of faith in her life and the ways in which it had helped her to overcome her personal struggles and demons. In the later years of her life, Donna became increasingly vocal about the importance of faith and spirituality in her life and in the world at large. She often used her platform as a celebrity to share her beliefs and to encourage others to seek a deeper and more authentic relationship with the divine. 9/11 and health struggles. As Donna Summer entered the latter years of her life, she found herself grappling with new challenges and struggles that would test her resilience and spirit in profound ways. Among the most significant of these was the impact of the tragic events of September 11, 2001, which left an indelible mark on her psyche and her sense of security in the world. At the time of the attacks, Donna was living in an apartment just a few blocks from the World Trade Center in New York City. Like so many others on that fateful day, she watched in horror as the towers collapsed, sending plumes of smoke and debris billowing through the streets of Lower Manhattan. The aftermath of 9/11 took a heavy toll on Donna's mental health, triggering a period of deep depression and anxiety that would persist for years to come. She became increasingly reclusive, rarely leaving her apartment and keeping the blinds drawn to shut out the world beyond. In interviews, Donna spoke candidly about the profound impact that 9/11 had on her life and her sense of safety in the world. She described feeling constantly on edge, as though the next attack could come at any moment, and spoke of the deep sense of sadness and loss that had settled over her in the wake of the tragedy. Despite her struggles, Donna continued to find solace and strength in her music and her faith. She poured her heart into her performances, using her voice and her artistry as a means of healing and catharsis for herself and for her audiences. However, even as she fought to maintain her creative spirit in the face of adversity, Donna's physical health began to decline. In the years following 9/11, she experienced a range of respiratory problems that she attributed to the toxic dust and debris that had filled the air in the aftermath of the attacks. Tragically, in 2011, Donna was diagnosed with lung cancer, a disease that she believed was directly linked to her exposure to the toxic air at Ground Zero. The news came as a shock to her fans and loved ones, many of whom had no idea that she had been privately battling the illness for some time. Sadly, on May 17, 2012, at the age of 63, Donna Summer passed away at her home in Naples, Florida, surrounded by her loved ones. The news of her death sent shockwaves through the music industry and beyond, as fans and fellow artists alike mourned the loss of a true icon and trailblazer. Revelations by her daughter. In the years following Donna Summer's passing, her daughters, Brooklyn Sudano and Mimi Donna, have come forward with powerful and poignant revelations that shed new light on the complexities of the iconic singer's life. These insights, shared through the documentary Love to Love You, Donna Donna, co-directed by Brooklyn Sudano and Academy Award-winning filmmaker Roger Ross Williams, offer a deeply personal and intimate portrait of the woman behind the legend. At the heart of the documentary is the story of Donna's eldest daughter, Mimi. In a shocking revelation, Mimi shares her experience of sexual abuse as a child, perpetrated by someone close to the family's housekeeper. This traumatic incident parallels Donna's own childhood abuse by a pastor, shedding light on the intergenerational impact of trauma within the family. The documentary also unveils the shocking truth about Donna's abusive marriage to her second husband, Peter Mühldorfer. In a disturbing account, it is revealed that Mühldorfer's violence once left Donna unconscious, with a black eye and broken ribs. As Donna grappled with the profound emotional scars left by her abusive relationship with Mühldorfer, she found herself increasingly isolated from those closest to her. Her daughter, Mimi, became an unintended casualty of the chaos that engulfed her mother's life, as Donna made the heart-wrenching decision to send her to live with her grandparents. The physical and emotional distance between mother and child only served to compound Donna's sense of guilt and inadequacy. Through it all, Donna's inner turmoil remained largely hidden from the public eye, masked behind the dazzling veneer of her on-stage persona. To her adoring fans, she remained the epitome of the fearless and empowered disco queen, her voice a beacon of strength and resilience. Little did they know the deep pain and trauma she carried with her each time she stepped into the spotlight. In the years that followed, Donna would embark on an arduous journey of healing and self-discovery, gradually learning to confront the demons that had long haunted her. Through a combination of therapy, spiritual exploration, and the unwavering support of her loved ones, she slowly began to piece together the shattered fragments of her identity, reclaiming her sense of self-worth and purpose. Impact. The on-music industry. Donna Donna's impact on the music industry is almost impossible to overstate. Over the course of her 4-decade career, she not only helped to define the sound and style of disco music, but also paved the way for generations of female artists who followed in her footsteps. With her powerhouse voice, infectious beats, and unabashed sexuality, Donna revolutionized the way that women were portrayed in popular music. She was a trailblazer and a pioneer, unafraid to push boundaries and challenge societal norms in pursuit of her artistic vision. From her early days as a gospel singer in the church choir to her meteoric rise to fame as the Queen of Disco, Donna's music was always infused with a sense of joy, freedom, and empowerment. Her songs were anthems of liberation and self-expression, encouraging listeners to let go of their inhibitions and embrace the power of the dance floor. Donna's discography showcases her versatility as an artist. She seamlessly navigated various genres, from disco to R&B, pop, and rock. Her collaborative efforts with producers Giorgio Moroder and Pete Bellotte yielded groundbreaking hits that redefined the disco era. I Feel Love, released in 1977, became a seminal track, introducing electronic music to the mainstream and earning Donna her first American Music Award nomination. Donna's chart-topping success continued with a string of hits, including Last Dance from the film Thank God It's Friday, which earned her a Grammy Award for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. The 1970s saw Donna dominating the charts with songs like MacArthur Park, Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, and No More Tears, a duet with Barbra Streisand. In 1979, Donna achieved a remarkable feat by securing 3 consecutive double albums at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, Live and More, Bad Girls, and on the radio, Greatest Hits Volumes 1 and 2. This accomplishment solidified her status as a music icon and showcased her unparalleled success. Throughout the 1980s, Donna continued to evolve as an artist, experimenting with new sounds and styles. Her 1983 album, She Works Hard for the Money, became a hit, with the title track becoming an anthem for women's empowerment. The accompanying music video, directed by Brian Grant, was groundbreaking, making Donna the first African-American female artist to receive heavy rotation on MTV. She was a true trailblazer, and her music helped to break down barriers and challenge stereotypes, paving the way for a more inclusive and diverse music industry. As a Black woman in a predominantly white male-dominated industry, she faced countless obstacles and challenges throughout her career, but she never let them define her or limit her artistic vision. Through her music, her artistry, and her unwavering commitment to social justice and equality, she left an indelible mark on the world that will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.